Hi Dollar Divas, welcome to Behind the Vanity. I'm Jessica. So today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how I apply false lashes. A lot of times when I'm putting makeup on camera, I'll do my lashes off camera, just because it does take a minute, and sometimes those videos do tend to be really long, so I will kind of skip some steps, and I have been meaning to do this video for a long time. Before we do get into the video, please subscribe and hit that bell, that way you don't miss a future upload. I love to do all kinds of affordable makeup and beauty videos, including haul videos, and I love making Dollar Tree oriented videos and the occasional high-end splurge type video. So if that sounds like your thing, you're definitely in the right place. But yeah, so I just have my mascara on and my smoky eye, kind of a very wearable smoky eye. There's no shimmer. It's just a good go-to smoky eye, something like I used to do a long time ago before I got a little bit more experimental with my makeup. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how I apply my false lashes. And my intention is to make it very beginner friendly, because a lot of us that do wear false lashes are not makeup artists. We're just people that wear makeup, enjoy wearing makeup, and just have kind of learned things along the way. So if you wanna learn how I put on my false lashes, definitely keep on watching. So some of my favorite lashes are from the Dollar Tree. They're the EYELASHES. But sometimes when you're beginning with eyelashes, and although the EYELASHES are wonderful quality, I don't know how beginner friendly they are. And sometimes when we're a beginner, we don't want to ruin a pair of $4 eyelashes. And that, that's the kind of the price of your typical Ardell or Salon Perfect or something, kind of in the $4, $5, $6 range. And it can be very easy to destroy a pair of lashes, especially when you're learning to put them on. But it can be the thing that makes it the easiest. So kind of when I was first learning to put on my lashes, I used Ardell Wispies. I feel they just have the thinnest band. They're not too expensive, they're not high-end lashes. They're not $20 a pair, $30 a pair. But I feel like they're a really good starter lash. So that's what we're gonna be using today, because that is kind of what helped me be able to put my lashes on. They've got demi wispies, they've got regular wispies. I like the Wispies 113s. Any one of those would work, because I do feel the band is very good and they're just a very easy lash to apply. And then from there, you get better at kind of working with all different types of lashes. So that is kind of my first piece of advice. My second tip that I can share with you is the more your lashes get kind of broken in, sometimes the easier they apply, and you can wear a pair of lashes several times if you take care of them. Typically in your removal process is a lot of times where you might destroy them, or sometimes cleaning the glue off, you might tear one or something like that. But generally, there is a sweet spot in their lifespan where they're a little easier because they're curved to your eye, all that good stuff. So I have a well-worn-in pair, but instead of wearing a well-worn-in pair, I'm gonna just do this with you and assume that you have a brand new pair of eyelashes, and I'm gonna use a brand new pair of eyelashes. This is my multi-pack of Wispy 113s. The top row are the ones that I've been wearing, so I'm gonna go with the bottom row. Now, I don't use an applicator. If that helps you, then that's great, but I don't use an applicator, so I'm just gonna peel this lash off, and very carefully. And kind of a good piece of advice is when you get the lash, take it and kind of curve it around. This is even more important for lashes that have a thicker band, but that will help kind of curve the lash a bit. So I'm just gonna take both of these lashes off, and then I just set them down, making sure that I know which one the right one is and which one the left one is, because that is important, because a lot of times they'll taper out towards the edges. So I'm gonna roll this lash as well. Now for glue, personally, I like a white glue that comes on a wand. I've used Kiss, I've used Ardell, I've used Duo, I've used Ione. For me, they all personally make the lashes stick the same. However, I do prefer an eyelash glue that has a brush. You don't want too much glue on your lash. So that's kind of first things first. So I'm gonna apply some glue to this lash, and then I will show you just about how much that you wanna have on there. You wanna make sure you get it all the way to the ends, and I hope that you can see this on camera. That's about how much glue you want on there. Thin, even band, and then I like to put them upside down on my counter. And you wanna let this glue get a little bit tacky. You don't wanna wait too long. I find about 30 seconds, 45 seconds is enough. But usually by the time I have put glue on the second lash, the first one is about ready to go. You do want to make sure, I like having mascara on my lashes. And when you're first starting out, sometimes it's hard to get the lash line to completely blend with your lash. Even when you're most practiced, that's going to be a tricky thing. So having some eyeliner on really helps to blend your lashes and the false lash together. I'm just wearing kind of a smoky eye, and I do have some black liner in my waterline. But kind of the better you get at it, sometimes you can skip that step, but it is a very smart thing to have maybe a thin band of eyeliner on, because it will help blend your lash. So now, like I said, I don't use an applicator, but if you want to use an applicator, you can. And I just kind of take my fingers, I kind of go on where the outside parts of my eye are, and I just really place that lash on there. And a lot of times I will take a smaller mirror, and then I will kind of move this down where it needs to go. Sometimes you do need to trim your lashes. I like to do them from the inside out, but I was just recently watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Jasmine from Juicy Jazz, and she suggested trimming them from the outside. So I guess it's just a matter of your preference. So I have that lash placed on there, and what I like to do is take a bobby pin and just kind of press it down. Now sometimes your lash will stick to the bobby pin, so if you feel like it's gonna do that, kind of try to release it the best you can. And so I kind of like to press that on there. And then this is something I do. I don't know if this is something that like everybody does, but I like to press up. And then there you go. It's on, and it really ain't gonna go nowhere. It ain't gonna go nowhere. So now the second one here should be just about dry as well. Now when you're first starting, you might want to put glue on one lash and then do the other lash, because it might take you a while. So that's something to keep in mind when you're first starting, but when you're more comfortable, you can go ahead and put lash glue on both lashes, and you'll get to the second one before it dries. And just repeat the process. Like I said, I just kind of aim my fingers towards like each side of my eye, and then I press down. And then I kind of push up, and then I kind of repeat that too. I kind of, I'll kind of push up, and then I'll kind of go back in and press down. Now before it's dry, you can kind of like the outer corner. Sometimes the outer corner might fall off, and I just kind of stick it back. And then I do like to go like this. I just feel like it gives like an eye-opening, and I feel like it just kind of gives like an eye-opening kind of effect. And here's the thing, they may never be perfectly even. Even some of the best of us that do lashes all the time, it's a little bit of a balancing act. They're very rarely gonna be 100% perfect, and our eyes aren't 100% perfect. I know me personally, and I know a lot of people, one eyelid is kind of more open, like one eye is a little bit more open than the other, one eyelid has a little bit more space on it than the other. So your lashes sometimes kind of make that look worse in a way, but you just get it as evenly as you can. And I don't know if this is like popular to do, but I personally like to put a little bit of mascara on my lashes. You wanna wait until they're like completely dry on your eyes so you don't like take them away. But I do like to I'll go ahead and put more mascara on my actual lashes, and then I'll drag it up. And so I personally like to do this, but you don't have to, but I feel like it really helps blend. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Again, none of us were born being false lash experts. It took us all practice. We all still get frustrated. It's never perfect. It just takes practice and practice and just doing it over and over and over again. Then one day you'll realize it doesn't seem as stressful as it once did. So hopefully this helps, and just keep practicing and keep playing. If you've never worn false lashes, comment down below and let me know if this is gonna be your first time trying. Or of course, if it's something that you've gotten better with over time and you've really set your sights on getting better at, also let me know. I would love to hear your false lash story, because we all have one. My first several years on the stage performing, I did not wear false eyelashes. I've been performing professionally for about 16 years, and I didn't start wearing eyelashes regularly until about 7 or 8 years ago. And then there was even a period of time after that where it was just very hit and miss, and now I've been really wearing them extremely regularly, probably for about 6. So it does take practice. It is incredibly frustrating, and really in show business you have to, we all have a story with it. So definitely share yours down below, and if you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, give me a big thumbs up by hitting that like button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.